Hi, this is Maurizio from Invictus, Cataclysm, and Exdeo. Name them all. You're listening to CMS. All the best.
This is one that affects you more than me.
Okay.
But you're going to love this because I know how much you love to bag on these fat women.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this one's going to make you crazy. This is only a 40-second clip that is going to literally, you might need your tape on this one because this may split your head wide open when you hear this fucking dumbbell.
I got my gaffer's tape out here.
Right. You might need it.
I might have to get ready to wrap it around my head here.
This woman tells us that fat shaming is crazy and that people tell her all the time how beautiful she is.
Okay.
You are going to lose your fucking mind.
Well, I noticed that the one now is you're being fat phobic.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like, well, you're attracted to what you're attracted to. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, look, I'm a fat piece of shit. I know it. And people should call me out for being a fat piece of shit. And I have two choices. I can eat salad. I can eat pizza. I'm going to choose the pizza.
I love me some pizza.
I love pizza more than I love being hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit how fat I am. But this woman is delusional.
All right.
I think you're going to need a lot of tape for this one. Here we go. So check this out.
Hey, I think self-confidence is great, but I think we've leaned into delusion here.
Say I was an ugly girl, which I'm not, and I'm confident in that. Would they still put me in Nordstrom's? Because that's my face.
It's a political agenda.
That's my face. You can't see my body. I'm gorgeous.
It's political.
I'm gorgeous.
They're trying to push a political message.
Push a political message of what? You can't see my body. I have literally been handpicked by my waist up and told I'm one of the most beautiful models in the world.
Who told her that?
Who said that?
No one told her that.
She's one of the most beautiful models in the world.
No one has told her that. You know who told her that? The guy that was within inches of getting his dick sucked by her. He's on the couch. He's like, baby, you are sexy. Don't listen to other people. You're beautiful. And she's like, oh, I don't know. And he's like, while he's grabbing the back of her head and pushing it toward his dick, he's like, no, really, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. Now just suck this cock a little bit. That's the only person telling this one that she's beautiful, right?
Right.
She's beautiful.
All right.
One pretty one? They're not.
No. And I'm speaking as a fat one. Fat is ugly. I am an ugly fat guy. You are an ugly fat woman. Fat is not attractive. Guess what? You know what? You know what I would love to see? I would love to see if this fucking fatty lost 150 pounds and then looked at video of herself and have her say, you know what? I looked better then. She wouldn't.
No,
she definitely wouldn't. Do you really think? I mean, there's two girls that are giving her the rolly eyes on each side of her.
Well, I noticed that they're not jumping in on, trying to defend her at all.
Both of them know that they're more pretty than this fat fuck.
Right.
And they're just not chiming in because they're afraid to.
Sure.
But come on, just shut up. Here we go.
I'm putting ugly people up on there.
My name's Jeremy. This channel.
All right, that's it.
All right.
But I mean, are you serious with this? She's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
She said she's beautiful. People tell her all the time how beautiful. No one's telling her that.
She's one of the most beautiful models in the world.
The only people telling her that are people that fuck fat chicks and are fine with fucking fat chicks and want to fuck that fat chick. You already spent $300 on a dinner at McDonald's. You gotta get your money's worth by getting your pole smoked.
Yeah.
That's the only person ever told her she's beautiful, is somebody trying to fuck her. Yes?
I would agree. I mean, what surprises me in today's society is how many young women, and I'm talking late teens, early 20s, how many of them are just so overweight.
It goes into just what we just saw right now, though. Nobody's telling her that she's fat. Even this council, the guy was trying to, sort of, by saying, you're a political tool. He should have said, no, you're a fucking monster. That's what he should have said. If you go by the wrong cage at the zoo, they might push you in. You are a fucking elephant. That's what they should tell her. Tell her she's fat. Tell me I'm fat. People, believe me, nobody has a problem in our audience telling me that I'm a fat piece of shit. I hear it every single day in the comments, but, which is fine. I don't care. But, I would never be delusional enough to come on here and go, you know what? I'm just big boned, and you guys don't understand me. You don't understand. That's kind of what she's saying. You don't understand. I'm beautiful. People think nobody thinks you're beautiful. Believe me, you may be getting residual from the last 2 years where nobody was allowed to say that you were a fat piece of shit and you were allowed to work those magazines. Let's see in 2 years what magazines you're getting. Let's see if anybody's flying you around then. Because that day is done, don't you think?
Again, the climate is changing.
Yeah.
It's changing very quickly.
And nobody wants to say, no heterosexual man wants that. Hell, no lesbian woman wants that. Does a lesbian woman really want to go 2 fists in to try and find a vagina lip? You're just going to have to kind of go in with your arms like this to push the fat out of the way so that you can dig into the pussy.
Right.
You can't get your cheeks far enough in to stick your tongue on her fucking bean. Her bean probably looks like if you threw it down a hallway. It's in there somewhere. You sort of know it's there, but you just don't know where. And again, I'm saying this as a fat guy, so don't hit me in the comments with how dare you say that? You're fat yourself. I know. It's not a shock. I hate more than, as a fat guy, it offends me when fat people pretend they're not.
Right.
That bothers me. Accept what you are. That woman right there loves her fucking muffin in the morning. I promise you that. She loves a fucking donut or 6. She loves her McDonald's Happy Meal. She's going in there getting the extra spicy chicken and the triple Whopper with cheese or whatever the fuck. She's not going in there saying, I'll take a salad and a water, please. She's not. She's a big fatso. Admit that you're fatso. Accept it. If you want to say that you're a fat model and that Nordstrom's is hiring fat models because they got to sell clothes to fat people, then say it. But don't try and lie to everybody. Don't try to lie to everybody like you're normal. Like, you're not. I'm not. We're abnormal. We're obese pigs. Accept it, fatty.
Are you ready to shred? CMS Rocks is your 24/7 heavy metal fortress. We bring you the best of metal, from classic anthems to the latest shredders. Experience Metal Shop Mondays and catch the Classic Metal Show replay every Wednesday. Why pay for metal when CMS Rocks blasts the best, heaviest tunes all day, every day? Tune in now, wherever you are, on your phone or any device at www.cmsradio.net. Don't drop cash on streaming. Let CMS Rocks destroy your speakers with the ultimate metal playlist. Tune in now at www.cmsradio.net and get your face ripped off.
Funny.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
It drives me nuts, man. It drives me absolutely crazy when I hear these fucking fatsos. Because it makes it harder. Look, if you want the real, it makes it harder to be fat.
Yeah.
Because you get some dumbbell like this and nobody correcting her. And then I know, and you know, in your mind, you're thinking, even if you don't say it out loud, when you're at the grocery store or something, you don't go up to somebody and say, hey, fatso, what are you doing buying those fucking cookies? But in your brain, when you're walking through that grocery store, you're definitely thinking, look at this fucking hog trawling the fucking Cheetos. True or not?
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, it's just, I just don't get it. I guess my biggest thing is why people don't have more self-respect.
Because they don't need it anymore.
Well, that's the thing. So what changed?
Simple. You're not allowed to call people out on it. You know why we didn't have fat people when me and you went to school? And therefore the 50s, 60s, 70s didn't have fat people? Because you would get fucking murdered. You wouldn't have friends.
Right.
If you were that fat kid, you were the one sitting by yourself next to the monkey bars because you couldn't fit on the fucking swing set. You were that fatso, so you had to sit over there. You were the fatso that somebody would convince to do the seesaw and then run away once you were weighing that seesaw down just to embarrass you. You were allowed to make fun of fat people. And nobody wanted to be made fun of. So what did they do? They fucking didn't eat.
No, they stayed lean and they didn't overindulge.
Yeah. Now it's just like, fat's beautiful. I'm a Nordstrom's model. Give me a fucking donut. Who's two of the biggest stars? Think of the biggest stars in the world. They all seem fat to me. Kim Kardashian has a big fat dumper.
Yeah.
Kendall Jenner has a big fat fucking dumper. Lizzo's a big fat tub of shit. What's the dude that Florentine hates? The singer, Jelly Roll, big fat tub of shit. Nobody says anything about him being big and fat. What do you hear about Jelly Roll's 450 fucking pounds? He goes out there and sings, and everybody is like, oh, he's had such a tough life, and he's, made it through jail or whatever. It's like,
right.
You know what? He's the fat white singer guy. He's the new Meatloaf. Just call it what it is.
Right.
Meatloaf died. They needed a new fat guy to be out there. They stuck Jelly Roll out there. Lizzo, same thing. She lost 200 pounds, and she's still a goddamn whale.
Yeah. Oprah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up and down, all through her career.
Right. And but when she was fat Oprah, you really didn't hear people calling her that.
No, of course not. Because she was Oprah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just fat people, and I speak as a fat people. Like Mellencamp was speaking for the Hoosier Nation.
You're speaking for the fat nation.
I'm speaking for the fat fucks of the world. Fat fucks of the world. As one of you, as the leader of you, as the leading fat fuck in the world, I beg you, accept your fatness. Acknowledge it. Tell people you're fat so they don't have to tell you that you're fat. Don't make people uncomfortable trying to say, hey, are you really going to eat that? Or, or any of the bullshit that comes with being a fat fuck.
Yeah, it's like, here, why don't you try the salad?
Yeah, don't. If just acknowledge your fatness, accept your fatness, and tell people I'm happy that I'm fat.
Right.
You can be happy and fat. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're happy and you're fat, clap your hands.
Yep.
Welcome to the ultimate experience for hard rock and heavy metal fans. Introducing the CMS Locals VIP app, your #1 destination for all things on the CMS network. Dive into the classic metal show, Chris Akin Presents, Seth Williams Show, and more, all in one place. It's free to get started or elevate your experience with a subscription for just $4.99 a month. Go commercial-free, get advance releases, and enjoy exclusive bonus episodes. Plus, it's the prime spot to chat with like-minded fans who love raw, uncensored commentary. Are you ready to rock? Download from your iOS or Android store, search for the CMS Network, and join the community now. It's free, it's easy, and it's the best way to keep our shows with you every single day. Install the Locals.com app today and follow the CMS Network.